Park University. How are we doing? Welcome all to Pioneer Live. We've been working very hard on this event for about the past few months. We are very excited for all of you to be here. And my name is Lucas Coons, and I'm very, very honored to be able to introduce you all to this event. And I bet I know what you guys are all asking. Is this the guy hosting? Is he just going to sit in the chair? I am not the guy hosting. That is actually Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff. So everyone, please give a very warm welcome to Austin Karl!
Point Park University, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the first edition of Pioneer Live. I'm, of course, Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff, Austin Karl, and I'm so honored to be with you all on stage. I see so many students out there in Village Park. You're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but don't worry, you're in for a treat. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. But I see we have an amazing audience here. Who here was at 2 Jagoffs Live last time around? Can we get a show of hands on that?
I was here, yeah.
So it's going to be very similar to how we did that last time. I'm going to be up here on this stage for the next hour. I have a microphone. I got my good friend Lucas here. He has a microphone. And we're going to try and entertain you guys this evening. That's the goal. And not only that, we also have some free catering and some free merchandise over there. So if you guys think the bookstore is expensive, now's your chance to capitalize. Go over there and get your shirts now. Not only that, we also got some of our finest desserts and some of our finest catering that you can go to. We got mozzarella sticks over there. What is that? Chicken fingers, cookies. Oh yeah, I feel good. That looks really good, actually. Nah, I'll do it later. Okay. So we're gonna do a lot of fun stuff tonight. Obviously, I've been going to Point Park for a couple of years now, so I figured I'd share a couple of stories with you guys how I got here to Point Park University and why this whole event is even happening to begin with. So it all started last year. Last year at Point Park University, I had the opportunity to join Day of Giving. And Day of Giving essentially is the fund that helps raise all the money for all of our student trips around here. So the Washington, D.C. trip, the New York trip, which many of you probably went on. Obviously, there's some other fundings that go towards athletics, that goes towards book prices, that goes towards a lot of different things that make this university possible. And I was asked to be the face of that last year. I was asked to make some social media content. I was asked to publish some stuff, to go around and to put on an event for all the students to come to and, you know, enjoy themselves out. So I had the idea of doing 2 Jagoffs Live, the first ever live podcast in the history of this university. And I got inspiration from my guy Pat McAfee, of course. McAfee did a live show here in Pittsburgh last year, raised millions of dollars for downtown Pittsburgh. A lot of great causes, a lot of local charities. So I was like, the best way to raise money for us is for me to get on stage, talk for a couple hours, interview some of Pittsburgh's favorites, and then go from there. So we did that, and I'm proud to say we raised over $365,000 that night. Yeah. That's a lot of money. I wish some of that went towards tuition, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But with that being said, whenever that happened, I was able to not only get some content out of it, not only make some memories here with some of my friends, some of my peers who are here in attendance tonight, but that was a real showcase to where I figured we can build more upon that. We can do something more. We can do something special here at Point Park to bring everyone together. So I figured, what better place to do it than here in Village Park with the beautiful weather we have outside in downtown Pittsburgh and have a bunch of free stuff for you guys to get tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some guests up on stage with me. Some of them are from Point Park University, and some of them are from maybe the wrestling scene here in Pittsburgh, because a lot of you know that I've done commentary in wrestling, and the last time I was up here didn't quite end too well. I don't know if you guys remembered, but there happened to be a table that was in Lawrence Hall that I may or may not have got chokeslammed through. Now, I can guarantee you that's not gonna happen tonight, because we're in Village Park. I made sure to talk to security. Security is not gonna let any of that happen. We have an amazing staff over here too. There is no violence tonight, guys, I promise. There will be no violence whatsoever here at Point Park tonight. We're keeping it safe. We're keeping it PG, people. So since we're gonna keep it PG and since we're gonna keep it safe, we're also gonna keep it entertaining. And throughout the night, I'm gonna do a lot of fun things up here, and I want you guys to share some laughs. I want you guys to take some pictures, take some videos, maybe hang out with a friend. Maybe you'll meet someone new, who knows? That's the purpose of tonight. But tonight's show isn't particularly about me. It's not about Lucas. I know you want to make your business decisions. I'm sorry, I know. It's not about you either. It's about these people. It's about everybody here at Point Park. So if you like what you see, I want you guys to cheer as loud as you can. So let me get a good example of that. If you like what you see, let me hear you. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. But here's the other thing. If you don't like what you see, you also have the chance to boo and let me know that you don't like what you see. So for example, you don't like what you see on stage, let me hear you. I feel like the boos were a little louder. Damn guys, come on. But that's the purpose of tonight. Cheer me if you like me, boo me if you don't like what you see up here.
Whoa, whoa! Put that microphone down, Austin. It's on. There we go. I'm just some guy named John. Because who I am is not important. It's why I'm here that matters. Why would I come to such an institution of mediocrity on my Monday night? You don't listen to this guy? Well, it's because of Jumbo and Cindy's biggest disappointment, Austin here. So Austin, he sucks, you're right. Austin here wants to have this big celebration, bring all the students in. Well, Austin, when I tried to have a big moment in 880 wrestling, you stuck your bony nose in it and ruined it. So guess what? Tonight, I'm here to ruin your moment. If you can even count this as a moment. This whole city sucks. You're also rude, you're interrupting me. Rude. So Austin, tonight,
What?
this is my night.
What?
This show is about me and not about you because I said so.
What?
What's up, John?
John, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you down here at Point Park University?
Because when I had an opportunity for the 880 Hardcore Championship, you got involved in my match. You struck me. You were unprofessional like everyone who's ever attended Point Park.
All right, John, I'm going to cut this out right here, right now. I promised them tonight that there's going to be no violence and there's going to be nothing that happens here at Point Park University. But I know you too well, John. I've been behind the commentator's desk for a while, so I know your strategies. I know your motives, John. And I know that the only reason why you came down here is because you wanted something out of this. So what is it, John? Why are you here?
Tonight, I'm your main event. I said this show's about me. Tonight it will be. The last thing I want all these losers to see is me. Me talking about how great I am and why I'm the only thing that matters.
What? What?
So you want to be the main event tonight?
I am your main event.
You're my main event? Fine. Fine. You can come out here in your main event. I'll give you the interview spotlight if that's what you so desire. Does that sound good? Can we end this now, please?
It doesn't sound good, but we can end it.
Ladies and gentlemen, some guy named John. Yeah, he does suck, honestly. I think we should lighten up the mood a little bit. I don't understand why he decided to come out here and try and ruin this night for you guys. I deeply apologize. I see the leader by example shirt in the front row. You can take that off. We don't need to represent him. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, we don't need that here. Say it on? Okay, I guess you can leave it on. It's your country. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our first guest, shall we? Should we have a guest out here? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, our first guest of the evening just so happens to be the provost of this very university. Please welcome the one and only Shari, Payne.
I live in a fantasy. Only like a
Shari, it's great to see you.
It's great to see you, Austin.
Thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you so much for joining us and all the fellow pioneers out here on this beautiful, beautiful Monday night in Village Park. I do apologize about some guy named John. I don't know where he came from. I thought we were going to leave that in the warehouse over in Allentown, but he decided to come over here, so I do apologize for that.
No worries, Austin. It's a beautiful night. We're here to enjoy ourselves.
Awesome. I'm glad that we're here. And obviously you spent some time as the provost here at Point Park University, quite some time now. And obviously you also did Steel City Commuters when that podcast was still around. With me and my friend, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention his name. Can I say his name one time? No? Okay. Well, it was me and my former co-host at the time. We were on Steel City Commuters and you joined us there. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was your first podcast, right?
It was my first podcast.
That was your first live podcast. So that was your first podcast on camera in the studio. Does this mean this is your first live podcast in front of people?
It is, and I'm so nervous.
You're so nervous? You're so
I
nervous?
am, yes.
Just turn it up. There we go. Turn it up just a little bit. So I don't think you need to be nervous at all because honestly, and I'm not even just saying this because you're here, that was probably one of my favorite Steel City Commuters episodes that we did. It was a really good episode.
Thank you.
So I do want to start off by asking you this now. We're getting to the end of the semester, and there's a lot of things that happen here at Point Park, obviously. Beginning of the year, we bring in so many new freshmen. We obviously do Outstanding Student Awards towards the end. We recognize so many great students. But what does the end of the year mean to someone in your position?
Wow, the end of the year is the best part of the year. We have performances in the playhouse. We have capstone presentations in the classroom. We have athletic events, right? The event tomorrow at the stadium. We have events organized by all of our student groups. We have symposiums. I mean, it's just incredible, and I love seeing all of that. That's what everybody works so hard for. But I would be remiss, Austin, if I didn't say that the highlight of the entire year is the commencement.
Yes.
Commencement is just
Even the sirens are going for you. Look at that. Crazy. Man, it must be a party over here. Party on Wood Street tonight.
in Austin.
Yes.
I'm going to see you at commencement.
You are going to see me at commencement. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And commencement is obviously one of the biggest times of the year because as someone who's been here for 2 years, so many has been here for 4 years. So many people have spent so much time here. They have met friends. They have met lifelong friends that they're going to have going into their next chapters. If there are some graduating students in this audience tonight, what piece of advice would you leave them as they venture off into the real world?
So I'm going to skip the real world advice for now. I'm going to talk about advice for commencement day, right? The moment that you walk across the stage is your moment. That's your moment. However you choose to present yourself, that is your time to shine. You have worked tirelessly to get to that point. When you are up on stage, sometimes people are a little nervous and they walk really fast. Don't do that. Take a moment and breathe it in and look around and just soak in that experience. It is something that you've never experienced before. It is so worth it. It's just take your time, enjoy it, and that is your moment.
Some great advice that you shared there too, and I know a lot of students also like to stay for the master's programs as well as they venture off. I want you to correct me if I'm wrong on this. One of the things that I always like to tell people is if you're going to do a master's, also have some sort of job on the side, internship. I believe internships is one of the most important things, and Point Park does a good job at offering that here, especially with 3 different major sports teams in walking distance. You can kind of major with any of them. What would your advice be on that? Getting internships, getting masters, staying for other programs?
Yeah, well, you already touched on the internships, and of course our Pittsburgh location is the perfect place for that. You know, so many times you can just walk out and walk to your internship or take the PRT or public transportation. So it's super convenient to have an internship in Pittsburgh. But some of you may be in your freshman or your sophomore year, and that's still early enough to enter into the fast track program, where you can cut off 6 months, a year of your graduate studies by entering into the graduate programs early. And if you've never heard of the fast track programs, come see me afterwards and we'll talk and I'll let you know how it works. But it saves time and money, and it's a great deal and you shouldn't pass it up.
Great advice there. And obviously you're the provost, so you help take care of a lot of that stuff. You have a lot of other side jobs on the side. I guess kind of dumb it down for us a little bit. What is like some of your main rules, main duties? And if a student ever did need to reach out to you, what kind of stuff can you help them with?
Sure. So the provost is the chief academic officer of the institutions. All of the academic programs report up through the provost, as well as some of your student services like the registrar's office or the library, the institutional research, the folks who always send you the emails about the course evaluations and such, which, by the way, we're heading into that time of the year. Please complete your course evaluation. I really do read every single one of them. So, but really, all of the academic programs, all of the faculty report up through the Provost office.
That's incredible. Now, I do want to ask you this. I don't think I even asked you this on Steel City, so this will be a first-time question here. You've been at Point Park. Is there maybe a favorite moment that you've had while you spent some time working here? Is there maybe a favorite interaction that you had, something that stood out, something that you're going to remember?
I mean, really that first commencement as Provost where, you know, I get to stand up there and I get to tell students to move their tassels, to say that they're graduates. There really is no feeling like that. It's amazing.
Must be one of the best feelings in the world. It's something I've been experiencing, so I'm a little nervous about that. That's going to be a lot of fun, though. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it Corey O'Connor is going to be in the house for that as well?
It is, and the new mayor, Corey O'Connor,
Yes.
has been fantastic and is a huge supporter of Point Park University and all that we're doing to try to revitalize that town. So we're really excited. I can't wait to hear what his comments to you will be, and we're really excited to have him as the speaker.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great, great time. And I would like to give you the final words here for this little sit-down interview. Is there any other things that you would like to share with the students that's here, some of the attendees that we have in attendance, anything you want to leave with them?
Yeah, I know that college can be hard sometimes. There are moments, right, where it feels like a slog. But then you have moments like today where the sun shines and the breeze flows and it just feels right. And I want you, if you're not graduating and you're not a senior going through commencement and you're coming back next year, when you get in that hard moment when it gets you a little bit difficult, I want you to remember this time and space, and all of the things were coming together and everything felt right. This is what it's all about. Enjoy it.
This is what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Provost, Shari Payne. Thank you, Shari, so much. Shari, everybody, what an amazing guest. I mean, not many people can do it. She only did one podcast with me in studio and one time up on stage and absolutely hit a home run. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. I don't even think I could do that, honestly. So, Shari, what a job. What a job there, Shari. I think it's time we move into some other things right now, and obviously this is a great opportunity, like I said before, for a lot of students to get together and to meet each other, hang out, have some good vibes, but there's actually going to be another night that you can all get together, and that's actually in the most beautiful ballpark in all of America, might I add, because tomorrow, right at PNC Park, it is Pioneer Night, if I'm not mistaken. Give it up for Pioneer Night, everybody, yeah. The Pittsburgh Pirates are looking good right now, and they are hosting the Washington Nationals tomorrow, and there is a chance for you to get a free Pioneer Pirate shirt if you go to that game tomorrow. So definitely go there, get yourself a jersey, get yourself a free drink, and enjoy a night of baseball at PNC Park. What a night that's going to be. It's going to be a great, great night. Not only that, though, I think we have some merchandise that we're going to give out, don't we, Lucas?
Yeah,
we have some merch?
Austin, I'm going to cut you off there for a second.
Okay.
You know, I was actually there at your last live event.
You were, yeah.
And you kind of just sucked at the merch giveaway. It was kind of underwhelming, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't say it.
So, Austin, I'm going to make a business decision right now. And we're going to do this one Lucas style. We're going to do a Lucas style merch giveaway.
Okay.
And I would actually love it for our school mascot, Black Diamond the Second, to come up here. And I actually prepared some merch. Give it up for our mascot! Come on!
There we go. Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Oh, okay, we'll do a hug. Yeah. Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm flattered. Thank you. I guess you want to do some merch? You want to give away some merch? Hit the music, Lucas. Let's do this.
All right, let's hit the music right here.
There we go. Throw it out. What's merch? Boom. Who else wants merch? Come on. I gotta hear you guys. You guys want merchandise. Come on. You want merch? There we go. Give it up for Black Diamond, everybody.
Wow.
Lucas, that was cool. I like that. That was a nice change of pace for what we did last time, right?
I do just want to say though, you know, you keep going too fast. So you gotta slow things down here.
You're right.
I'm gonna make another business decision real quick because I already know that you forgot about this in your overthinking process. Did you not spend, I don't know, like a few $100s on our personal shirts, on 2 Jagos branded shirts? I mean, come on now. I made that logo for a reason. It was to slap it on a t-shirt for our fans to represent us. Come on now.
You're right. You're right.
So, you know, after the show, you know, if anyone's a 2 Jagoff fan, you know, you can come buy our shirts.
Well, there we go. I love the plug there. Come buy your 2 Jagoff shirts. $25. I love it. We got all sizes. That's a nice little plug there. And if you want some other merch too, I'm pretty sure we still have a couple of things left back on the table over there. Thank you, Keely. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys are doing. You guys are absolutely amazing. And don't forget to get some catering as well while you're at it. We have a lot of food over there. I still see a ton of mozzarella sticks. That is very tempting right now. So I'm going to stay up here on stage. Carl's already getting it. Carl knows what's up. So go get some mozzarella sticks while you still can. Go get some mozzarella sticks while you still can. Now, me being at Point Park University for the last 2 years have taught me a lot of different values, and that is connections is key in any business that you get into. And a lot of my friends are actually here in attendance, and they probably heard me beat it in their heads multiple times. Make as many connections, use LinkedIn, talk to people, get an email, grab a coffee, grab a drink, do whatever you gotta do to be able to meet and connect with people. And that doesn't just go for industry professionals. That could go for someone who has a podcast, someone who does photography, someone who simply is good at pulling a cable and doing audio and doing stuff like this. Meet as many people as you can because you never know when those connections will come in down the line. And some of the connections I made here at Point Park University has allowed me to put on an event like this. I mean, right behind the camera we have Jake Bell, we have Connor Howard on this one. If I didn't meet these people here, I wouldn't have any camera crew here. I just have 3 hard cams and you guys wouldn't be able to see anything. So shout out to these guys for the amazing work they do. And not only did I get to work with these amazing guys tonight, I got to work with other podcasts here at Point Park University. I've had the chance to work with the T-Lay and Graves podcast. I've had the chance to work with Have a Shift Day and of course the We Are Family podcast. And every single member of every single one of those podcasts are some of the nicest, most down-to-earth people you will ever meet. And recently we all came together to put this event together called the Pod Games. And I believe it deserves more recognition than it actually is getting right now. So tonight we're going to recognize that. The Pod Games is essentially where every podcast come together and they play a bunch of different sports. So first time around, we did flag football. Second time around, we did deck hockey. And third time around, I think we're going to do what? Basketball? Baseball? Is that what's
To be determined.
To be determined? To be determined, okay. So there's going to be a third game coming up very soon. So I thought it would be pretty cool if we invite some other members of other podcasts on stage to talk about their podcast, to talk about the Pod Games, and go over some things. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome some representatives of the Have a Shift Day, We Are Family, and T-Lay and Graves podcast on stage.
Where's Have a Shift?
We're good. We're on.
What's up, guys? It's good to see you. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this right here to my left is none other than Ryan T-Lay. He is one half of the T-Lay and Graves podcast. And on my far left is Nate Shivens of the We Are Family podcast.
Hey, shut up there.
What, are we not a fan part page? That's Nate. Come on now. What do you call him on the podcast?
Can we get him out of here?
I
Can we make that happen?
I mean, Lucas, can we make it happen, Lucas, or no?
Oh, yeah.
He gave me the approval. I mean,
I get to go back a row. I'm going back a row.
Okay, go back to real Pirate Payne. Sorry, Pirate Payne.
Okay.
It's okay. I love the Paul Skeet shirt though.
Thank you.
Love the representative. No Connor Griffin?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
He's got to hit a little better.
That's true. They'll be at like Giant Eagle in like just a couple weeks. Just give it some time. Give it some time. But Nate, it's great to have you on stage. Ryan, it's great to have you guys on stage. We did the Pod Games for quite some time. Now, I'm on commentary for these games. I do the play-by-play, so I don't exactly know what it's like to actually be out there and be competing and be representing your podcast. So I wanted to ask you guys, what does the Pod Games mean to you?
So for me, the Pod Games is just fun. I mean, we're all a bunch of unathletic guys talking about sports, and you guys heard our opinions. At least for my podcast, we're on we just shot episode 51 about a half hour ago. We've been doing it about a year. You guys are about a year.
2 years. 2 years now, yep.
So hearing our opinions for like 2 years, you just don't see how athletic we are. So for us to be able to be recording and playing sports, it's some of the funnest stuff I've done in the 4 years I've been here.
What about you, Nate?
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and it was something that really came together through all of us, you know, coming together, wanting to play a game. You were talking about athleticism, or lack thereof in the case of me and maybe a couple others, but it was a lot of fun. It promotes our podcast. We want to promote all of each other's, 2 Jagoffs, T-Lay and Graves, Have a Shift Day, We Are Family, and I think that's a good avenue to do that. So it was a lot of fun, and it was great to have Austin Carnes on commentary, and Nick Brown on commentary for the football game, and it's a lot of fun with a lot of great people.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. And I mean, I wish some of the other people of the other podcasts were here as well.
Where's Have a Shift Day?
That's what I was wondering. Where's Have a Shift Day? I don't know where they're at, but we got enough.
They couldn't handle losing in their own sport.
They couldn't handle losing their own sports? I guess so. What are they, 0-2 right now?
Yeah, they're 0-2. Tealing grades are 1-1.
And We Are Family, you're what? 1-1?
2-0.
Oh, 2-0. You're 2-0, 1-1.
undefeated.
Gotcha.
Because I carried you.
Oh, okay, a little tension there. I know deck hockey was one of the more intense games, I would say, though, honestly, because there was a lot of, you guys were getting into it a lot. Obviously, there was some fun moments. There was multiple goals. Ryan Quinn, I wish he was here. He was like the MVP of that game. He was wearing Dr. Pepper, and he went all out on that. I mean, what was it like going out there on the ice, especially as people who just run podcasts most of the time? Like, what was that like?
So the pod games for hockey was a lot of fun. We had a Pirate Payne heel turn in the group chat about a week beforehand.
It started with Shermita.
Okay, yeah.
It
So
started with
anyway, so the bickering,
I got mad at
bickering
Sherita.
between the two was fun, which honestly made the game a lot funner than the football game, in my opinion. The football game was fun, but like I went out there and all I wanted to do was just score and just dance in front of Payton because I was just rooting for the team. And I played hockey growing up, so going out there playing competitive hockey was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it was a blast. And the emotions were running high in that hockey game, especially because Have a Shift Day, that's their sport and everything. And obviously you played and Graves loves hockey. But it was a lot of fun. Obviously, win or lose, even though we were fairly 2-0, but win or lose, I think everyone had a great time. And it's just a bunch of friends coming together and playing sports against each other. It was competitive and it was a lot of fun.
Now, obviously, there's some tension that was also brewing from last time over. I'm assuming that's going to go into the next game when that does eventually happen, to be determined. I want to get this from both of you guys. What is one thing that we can expect to see from each of your respective podcasts?
Or at least from us, depending on the sport. Right now we're rumored between baseball and basketball. I'm gonna let everybody know, I'm a Woodfield champion in baseball.
Woodfield champion, okay.
So we're gonna get a very aggressive play out of me, at least for baseball. Because that's my sport. I mean, yeah, football is there, hockey, I'm A-okay, but baseball's my thing. So we're, at least for the Tealing grades, we're gonna get a very aggressive team, and I will talk heat the entire time. You better wish I'm not pitching.
Ooh, I love the intensity.
Hey, there's going to be a lot of heat, obviously. It's your sport. Jake Bell, Pirate Payne, that's their sport, baseball, not mine. I'm terrible. But they're going to have to carry. But tensions are going to be high again, and there's going to be some trash talk, like T-Lay said. But I think it's going to be really competitive, whatever game we play. If it is baseball, there's going to be a lot of trash talk at first base.
A lot of trash talk, huh? I feel like there's somebody else that wanted to say something. This is totally unplanned. Payne, you want to come up here for a second? It seems like you have a lot to say, so just come up here for 1 second. I want to hear something from you.
I'll just say one thing.
Say one thing. Let's hear it, Pirate Payne. It's good to see you, buddy.
Have a Shift Day said it was going to be a blowout in hockey. They were going to blow us out. They lost 5-3. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything from them again. I have a lot of respect for them, go Pens, but I think there was some humility going around there. We came out in the first period. You have to watch it. We came out in the first period hot. We held on to win. It was intense, but it was a lot of fun. That's all I had to say. So people were saying Pirate Payton was I had the heel turn, but they were talking trash first. I responded. I didn't like the disrespect. I helped bring the team, get us some good players, and we won. Bison's tired of me talking, so I'm gonna go.
Thank you, Payne. Give it up for Payne, everybody. And of course, I'm going to give you guys some free plug. Where can they go and find and listen to you guys at?
Yeah, so for us, we're the Tealing Grace podcast. It's spelled Thielet. Yes, it's French. It's weird. I know. Not my fault. But no, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, any social media or any platform you can hear podcast. We're on it, and we're going to be on it every Thursday. Next week might be a little sooner because of the draft. But anywhere there, every Thursday, just hear us. It's like an hour at most, hour and a half, depending on the day and depending on what the Pirates did that week, what mood I'm in. So you just hear us yap, and if you're used to non-swearing, old school type of sports, you're gonna get a little culture shock. We're brash to college kids. We do swear, we do talk like how we do at a bar scene or something like that. But it's a fun little college type of podcast.
Yeah, go check out Tealing Graves. Obviously, check out Have a Shift Day. We Are Family. We're primarily on YouTube. We've been doing it for 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years, actually, of the podcast. We just wrapped up episode 69, so we're about to be on episode 70 there. And it was a great episode. And you can find us on all social media platforms. I want to give a shout out to Jake Bell over here. Jake Bell is the heart of the podcast. He carries me and Payne. I want to give a shout out to Payne as well because he was already on stage, but he's a very important part of the team as well, and myself. So thank you everybody for the support, and subscribe to all our podcasts and check them out.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ryan Thiele and Nate Shippens one more time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Whew, the night is going by quick tonight, huh? We gave a lot of thank yous out tonight, so I feel like the best way to go about this is thank some of our crew that helped put this event together, thank some people. So we already talked about it before, but let's give it up for our camera people one more time. Jake Bell on our far left camera, Connor Howard on our far right camera, no one on hard cam, but we got three camera setups tonight, so it's pretty nice. I would also like to give it up to Lucas Coons, who is over on sound tonight. He is running our audio, playing music, keeping me in line. I know, a little shaky sometimes. I see a couple of photographers out here as well. Give it up for Kyle back there. I didn't forget about you. Thank you all for photographers. Thank you guys for coming out here and doing this. And Keely, I didn't forget about you. Thank you so much for trusting me enough to put this event together. I hope it's okay so far. And then thank you, Elliot, as well, for responding to my many emails over the last 2 weeks. So thank you so much. And most importantly, thank you to every single person here in Village Park tonight, because if it wasn't for you, this show wouldn't be possible. So give it up for yourselves. Thank you all so much. Give it up for the Bison too. How about Black Diamond, guys? That's the real star of the show right there. How could I forget? I am so sorry. I'll put it in the check. Don't worry. I'll give you extra. I'll give you a bonus. I promise.
Where's my check?
So let's get into our next guest now, shall we? You?
Yes, me.
Karl, we're not doing this right now.
Yes, we are. You went out of your way and named everybody else but me. You see me sitting here.
Do we really have to do this like right here in front of all these people? Like,
absolutely we do.
Get up here. Up here.
Yeah, Mike.
Grab a mic. You better watch what you say. What are you doing?
This is nice.
Sit up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. No, stand. Stand.
No, sit.
Woo. That was disrespectful. Karl, what are you doing? Why are you interrupting? I was trying to thank everybody. Why?
I'll tell you why. You sat up here and you named everyone who's working on this, which I do appreciate. Everyone here is doing a great job. You even thanked this meatball who's sitting here right now. You thanked him after all the trouble he's been giving you. And Mr. Nick Brown, yeah, I said his name. Do something about it.
So you want recognized? Is that what I'm getting out of this?
A little bit of something would be better than nothing.
Well, here's the thing, Karl. Like I said before, this isn't my show, okay? This is called Pioneer Live. We're supposed to celebrate the pioneers, Point Park Pioneers. That's their whole motto, okay? So this isn't my show, and this definitely isn't your show. This is the people's show. So I think the only fair way we can solve this is if we let them choose whether or not you get to be recognized or not. Is that fair?
I'll accept that.
You'll accept that?
I'll accept that.
Okay, so we're gonna do, remember earlier, cheers and boos, guys. So if you want Karl to get recognized, let me hear some cheers. That was probably the quietest I've ever heard this park. All right, and if you guys want Karl to get off stage so we can continue on, let me hear you. Well, the people have spoken. Back to the front row you go, Karl. I'm sorry that you guys had to deal with Karl.
Nick Brown on the stage.
Nick Brown on the stage? I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm sorry, I won't. We love you, Nick Brown. Don't worry. Go Cowboys. Now that Karl is finally out of the way, I think it's time we get to the main event of Pioneer Live. You guys want to get to the main event? Now, unfortunately, the guest that I'm having in the main event made an appearance earlier tonight, so I'm going to attempt to clean up the mess that Karl left. Go figure, he's a leader by example. No wonder why he made a mess. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome our main event guest for Pioneer Live. He is a leader by example, some guy named John.
Thank you so much for having me of your own volition. What a great idea you had.
Thank you, John. Would you like to take a seat? And let's get this started.
All right.
You wanted an interview, so we're going to do this interview style. Well, first and foremost, John, you're a professional wrestler on the independent scene here in Pittsburgh, and I figured if I have this platform, I may as well ask you it. Why do you call yourself a leader by example?
Because I set the example and make an example of punks like you who can't follow it.
Woo. Great. Okay. Well, next question then. John, obviously, we had some run-ins in the ring over at 880 Wrestling. You slapped me across the face multiple times, you dropped me on my head, I delivered a cards breaker, which was pretty cool to you. What do we expect from some guy named John going forward? Is there anything new that John is going to have planned? You've been pretty absent recently. I haven't seen you on commentary. Where have you been? We were at the brewery, you weren't there.
I'm a very busy man. You're lucky that I found time in my schedule to go to a crap place like this, all right? These people don't deserve me.
Like, why would you come down here then if you don't think these people deserve me, John? I mean, like, come on. Aren't you contradicting yourself?
Austin, I'm starting to feel a little disrespected.
What?
You're feeling disrespected.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little disrespected right now.
What?
Well, why do you feel disrespected, John? I mean, after all, you were the one that came down here to interrupt my show. You were the one that came down here and talked bad about every single one of my peers. And honestly, you're the one that came down here looking like a dummy.
You should be singing my praises for doing your stupid show.
What?
Maybe your daddy didn't raise you right, but I'll teach you some respect if I have to.
What?
Now get up here. I see that. My guy Casey, it's good to see you, dude. It's good to see you, man.
It's not good.
So Casey, thank you so much for coming out here and dealing with this miserable guy right here. I guess I didn't get the memo that you were saying. I didn't watch the tape.
Look, I've been trying to tell you, John's been sneaking around in the background here, Austin, and like I said, in good conscience, I came back down from Canada after the Canadian Deathmatch show and knew that John was up to no good trying to ruin a perfectly great event here at Point Park University.
That's right, and we're trying to put on this event right now, so like, John, I mean, you seem scared. I mean, I'm up here on the stage, you slapped me across the face. You want to bring that same energy? I mean, we're here.
We're here, John.
We're here.
You think you can continue to harass these awesome people here, and you think that you can make a main event? How about we make a main event actually interesting, and we have a little match here for what I've got in the 880 Hardcore Championship. As the champion, I always say, anytime, any place. How about right here and right now?
You know what? Unfortunately, I was told that violence is not allowed at this event.
Oh, well, nice.
I would love to beat you up right now and take that championship. But unfortunately, I don't think anyone here has the authority to make that match. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bye, Casey.
Okay. Luckily we come prepared. This isn't our first rodeo dealing with you, John. So we accounted for a little shenanigans.
You don't have a referee. We don't have a ring. This just isn't going to happen.
John, I'm so glad you said that, actually. You're right. We don't have a referee yet, because many people here in Pittsburgh know me to do commentary. But what many people don't know is that... Can you hold this for a sec, Casey?
A man of many talents, as we know.
I happen to also be a referee, and I also happen to have the authority over this event. It seems like you want to fight. It seems like you want to fight. I think these people want to see you fight. So I think it is time that we have the first ever Pioneer Street Fight. And not only a Pioneer Street Fight, if you don't mind, Casey, for this precious 880 Hardcore championship. Lucas, do we happen to have like a ring bell or something we can ring? Do you have a bell?
Ding, ding, ding!
Well, there we go.
Oh! Oof! Oof! Yeah! Ah! Hey, Jumbo! Yeah. I got an idea! Give him a shot! Oh! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Great stuff! Great stuff! Oh! Oh! No! Oh! You all suck! I'm doing it for you! I knew you! You like this, Austin? Check it! I'm good. Big bias, check it! Check it! I'm good!
Still arm up.
Oh! 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 I know these! Oh! Come on! Go! Yo! Woo! Oh! Yeah!
High five.
Yeah! Yeah! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh! Ah. Ooh, this looks fun. I think I could use this. Yup! Oh, jeez. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Yeah. Break this off!
Are you done, John?
No!
You done now?
No!
Are you sure? I mean, you started all this. You did this. You did this. You could tap if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh!
Really?
Oh!
That's a cheap shot, man. That's a cheap shot.
Oh, no. One more time! Oh! Oh! Y'all seem to like the chair, right? Okay. Oh, jeez! Oh!
Good, Casey.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Come on, John. One, two, two.
Two!
Two, John.
Two!
You don't know how to count, it's two.
That was not two!
It's two. Was it two?
That was two! That was two! That was two!
Get him!
Let the shirt back on.
Good, John? You sure?
Oh! Oh no! Check it! Check it!
Are you good?
I'm good.
So you want to tap?
I'm good. No! No!
Still good.
I'm good.
We're still good.
Okay.
Still good.
You all suck.
You suck!
Good KC.
Up, Casey.
Is that the end of the round one? Do you have a second round? I think they need to go to their
Karl!
What do you need?
Hold him, Karl.
Get up, Casey.
Hold him. I smashed some sense in Austin. Now it's your turn.
Lead by example. Yeah.
What do you want, pal? You want to get in my face? Oh, let's go!
Bison!
Yeah. Let's freaking go!
1, 2, 3. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the first ever Pioneer Street Fight, KC Warr!
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to show you how to lead by example, John.
How do I win?
Just want to say thank you to Austin, 2 Jagoffs, Lucas, I guess. We have our own beef, but it's cool, buddy. And thank you very much to the university. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, KC Warr. And most importantly, thank you all so much for another edition of Pioneer Live. Thank you all so much.